Good afternoon, NGTC family. Welcome to another streaming online class brought to you by NGTC. Hey, we are enjoying some rain outside. Hopefully you guys are too. We're going to have a little bit of a shorter session today. We're just not going to spend as much time during our during our warm-ups. So to get things started, let's get right in and do 30 jumping jacks at home. If you're ready and you have some room and space in your house, let's go ahead and do it. Ready? Go. I'm not going to do it because when I bounce, it really bounces the camera. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. Almost done. Keep going. And stop. Good job. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just going to do some arm circles. Ready? Nice big arm circles. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She pulled my couch away, guys. Okay, we're going to do some grass pickers. Ready? Arms up. You're just going to come down like this and back up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's roll out those hips, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. See if you can keep your head perfectly still when you're doing this. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Okay, arm straight out. We're just going to pull it over to the side. Remember, our shoulders stay straight ahead. 2, 3, 4. You should feel it on the outside of your shoulder. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another arm. Like you're shaking hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, on the ground. Pike stretch to start with.
Why don't we stop it?
Point your feet.
Do we need a drink?
I don't know.
Cough.
And reach all the way down. Try to touch your toes. Keep your knees all the way flat to the ground. Take a breath. Keep going. Try to keep those legs straight and your toes pointed. It's hard for me to show in my feet, in my shoes. Very good. And a straddle. Get your legs as wide apart as you can. Mine don't go very wide. We're going to try to walk our hands up. Try to get your chest flat to the ground. I think I need to work on these. And we're going to skip the right and the left just to save some time. Butterfly stretch. Feet together, bring your heels in as close as you can to your body. We're going to gently push out with our elbows. Good. Okay, grab your knees. You're gonna be in a tuck position. We're just gonna rock and roll a little bit. Excellent. Oh. Okay. Now, hands straight behind you. They're gonna point straight backwards. We're gonna gently push our shoulders forward, our hips forward. You can feel that stretch in our arms and our shoulders. Okay. Oh. Whew. Good. Turn around. We're going to sit on our feet. Our feet are flat like that. Top of our feet flat on the ground. We're just going to sit on our knees. Gently roll it around a little bit. Once you do that, we're going to reach out with our arms. We're going to gently push our shoulders to the ground. Okay. Come up on your hands and knees. We're just going to gently roll our wrists out. Your hands are pointing forward. Try to turn those hands back so they're facing you. Same thing, gentle rolls. Don't go too much. Good. Okay. In this position, we're going to skip the hurdler stretch. You guys should be doing those on your own. Hands on your hips. We're just going to roll our neck around a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Now just push those hips forward a little bit. You should feel it in your legs. You feel it? Good. Last stretch, guys. You remember, those of you that were with us last week, this is my wall. You're going to put your hands on the wall. Megan, you can come up here too if you want. Back foot and front foot, both straight ahead. We're going to push against the wall. Back leg is straight. You guys remember what position this is called? Similar to this? A lunge, right? So we're in like a lunge position with beam feet. And we're going to gently push our hips forward. You should feel it in your calf muscle, which is right up in here. Now, bring the hips back slightly, and we're going to gently bend our knee, driving our knee down and forward. And switch legs. Move the hips back a little bit and drive that knee down and in. Good. Ah. Whew. Okay, so we've been working on basics, right? We've been working on stuff to get into our handstands better. All very important stuff. We'll give that a little bit of a rest today. We want to work different parts on different days. So today we'll work on lower body stuff. One-footed hops, forward and backward walks in, remember anybody what it's called? Releve. We're going to do some passe walks. We'll show you what that is. And also go through 5th position. And then something that's kind of fun for you to practice at home is called chasse. And I'll teach you guys some chasse. Well, we will teach you some chasse. You don't really want to see my chasse. They're not that beautiful. And then we're going to do just a tiny bit of review and we'll be done for the day. Arch and hollows and all those little things. We'll end with some planks. Okay? And I'll tell you what those are. Okay, so first, we are going to stand with our hands up here. What is this called? High crown. Okay? So they can be here or they can be here. This is called pushed high and back. Okay? Our arms are high and we're pushing them back. Okay? Now notice when I have my hands out, they're not bent wrists. Okay? They're straight and I feel like I'm holding an egg or a golf ball. Just very gently. Good. Okay, you're gonna stand and just hop on one foot. So what I'm looking for is I don't want to see your arms doing this thing or anything else. Just if you leave them here or here, I don't care, but leave them there when you do that. Okay, now the other foot. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to do 10 straight jumps. That's both legs together. Okay? Arms up here or back, same difference. You're going to try to keep your legs straight, and we're just jumping through our toes, right? Just like when you do like a little calf raise like this, toe raise, except you're actually going to push harder and actually take off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are those called? Straight jumps. Good. Okay, so go ahead and finish those 10 straight jumps. Excellent. So, a while back, we talked about landing position, right? And we talked about getting into this position where we land when we're on our toes and we're kind of in this position, okay? The reason we do that is so that when we land hard, and I'm on a springy floor, but if we weren't on a springy floor, or even if you're doing big skills on a springy floor, when you land, it puts a lot of pressure, right? You ever land and go, oh, that hurt? Well, it's probably because you're in a big arch. So we want to make sure we keep our body nice and tight. So let's everybody practice real quick. Landing, you're on your toes, okay? So we're just going to bend our knees, feet are flat. My feet are fairly close together. My hands are low and pushed backwards, okay? Just like this. Good. Now, I want you to come up on your toes. We're going to do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might feel it burning back there. You'd be like, oh, that's good. Hey, when it hurts like that, that means you're building muscle. Yeah. So, now, when you're in this position, anybody know what this is called? It's a plie. Weird term, you don't need to know it at your level, but it's okay. A plie, okay? So you might hear them say like, you need to land that in a demi-plie or just a plie, and that's what this position is. Now, releve is still up on your toes, but now your legs are straight. So we're basically in the same position, but now we're up tight and our legs are straight. Here's one of the keys to this position, guys. Squeeze your legs together, okay? If you get up here and your feet are doing this, look at my legs apart. If I just squeeze my legs together, it's much easier to hold that. Yeah, so really try to squeeze those thighs together. Let's try to hold the releve position for 10 seconds and I'll count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, squeeze those thighs together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, I made the mistake this time. Where were my arms? My arms should have been up here. I'm really sorry. So when you do it, have your arms up. And if you're in high crown, can you see your elbows? No, we don't want to see our elbows. This would be kind of crazy. Okay, we're up here, we can't see our elbows. This is hugging our ears, high crown, good. Okay, now we're gonna do that releve into a walk, okay? So we're just gonna be up on our toes, and we're just gonna walk, just like that, staying on our toes. If you have a hallway, let's go down your hallway and back, okay? Turn. And turn. Good. Hey, you guys need a drink like I do? Go ahead and take one. Oh my goodness. Anybody's legs getting tired yet? Mine are a little bit. Okay, let's take a tiny break and review positions. So when we stand, we're waiting for our teacher, our class. How do we stand? If this is the line, right? Do we stand like this? Do we stand like this? Or do we stand like a gymnast? You've seen them all do it, right? What position is this called? That's fifth position. 5, fifth position. So my heel is touching the toe of my right foot. My left heel is. Okay? And it can be reversed. Whichever your dominant foot is. Boom. This is how we stand for gymnastics. Fifth position. That's also how you're going to start a lot of gymnastic skills. You'll watch girls when they start their routines. Okay? They start in fifth position. What's first position? Good. This is third here. Yeah. Good job. Okay, so we did releve, squeezing our thighs together. We did releve walks. Now we're going to do passe hold. Okay? Now passe is just here. Kind of looks like the letter P. The letter P, right? This would be something different. This is called, it's another weird word, coupe. It's another strange word. Coupe. Coupe, letter C. Passe, letter P. Okay? So, we can do that with both legs. The key to passe is my chest stays up, my back down foot is pointed. Okay, notice my foot is still flat. I didn't ask you to do anything in releve yet. But this knee needs to be up as high as you can so you can almost rest a dinner plate or a lunch plate on it. Maybe it's a dessert plate. So let's do that passe walk. So we're gonna get to here, boom, here, boom, all the way down. And back. Do that all the way down your hallway and back, or around your living room. Now you get to the end of your hallway, you get around your living room, and I've been having you just turn around and come back, but what do we do to turn around? If you're in releve, how do you turn? No, not quite right. We do a pivot turn. So we're gonna practice those real quick, okay? So I'm in beam feet, I go up into high releve, and pivot turn means whichever leg is behind. So in my case, it's my right leg is behind my left. I'm gonna turn towards that leg. I can't turn the other way, I get blocked, right? So I'm gonna turn towards my leg that's behind. Boom, boom. It's hard for me to do with shoes on. So go ahead and try a few of those. Boom, turn all the way around. You okay over there? Good. What kind of turns are those again? I forgot what they were called. That is a pivot turn. Pivot turn. All the way up. Boom. turn towards our back foot, and you can even turn back. That's a pivot turn. Now, let's take the pivot turn, kind of all the stuff that we've learned, and we're gonna do a little bit of chassé. Weird turn. So, we're gonna be up on our toes, and you're gonna step, but instead of stepping and then bringing your other foot in front, you're gonna bring your back foot up to the front foot, and we're gonna step out again. So it's gonna look a little like this in slow motion. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So, boom, boom, boom. So I'm kind of, where are my hands? Where were they? Oh, sorry, yeah. So, you want to feel like you're kicking that front foot out of the way. Can you demonstrate this, Megan? Or? After I just moved, sorry. So you can see how it's kind of like almost like skipping, where she's just kicking that foot out of the way. So go ahead and try that up and down the hallway. That is chassé. Good, guys. Okay, listen, we are almost out of time, but I want to leave you guys with some exercises for you to do for the rest of today. Number 1, crab walk. Yeah, you guys remember these, and I promise we wouldn't do a lot of arm stuff, but these are really important, okay? So crab walk, I want you to do them, we always get asked, you want me to go forward or backwards? Let's do them both. So go down one way, back the other. And do those like 3 or 4 times, okay? And try to do that a couple times each day. Then I want you to do bear crawls, okay? So crab walks, get your hips off the ground, and then bear crawls, move these nice and high. And if you get those done, then we can do some, what do you think? Inchworms. So, inchworm. If I'm up here, I'm going to walk my feet in, walk my hands out as far as you can go, walk your feet in again, and keep it going. Those are inchworms. Do those. Then the last one I want to do, and I haven't done them with you guys yet, are flutters. So we're just going to be on our back, kind of like we're going to do a V up, okay? Except we're going to move our legs like this, alternating which one's on top. Try to do 30 of those, guys. I'm keeping my shoulder blades off the ground. Do 30 of those. If you guys do those things, you're going to develop the strength, the flexibility, and the knowledge that you need so that we can keep your gymnastics moving and you can come back ready to go. Hey, enjoy the sun. I guess it's not sunny today. Enjoy the rain. And hopefully we're going to be back and see you guys. We miss everybody. On behalf of Megan and Coach Tina and EJ and all of your coaches, stay safe and we'll see you soon.